Hey, you there. Could you go buy some tea for me real quick?
What?
Isn't telling a client to go buy tea kinda... Tomobechi, how can you be this rude? These two are the representatives from the Italian branch.
They are?
My name is Keiichi Sato. Today, I came to Tokimeki Corporation's Japan branch to negotiate a $5 million deal.
Is everything okay?
Wow. Buying $5 million worth of our products. That's pretty generous. Classic Italy. Haha.
They'll be arriving in about 30 minutes.
Hey, Matsuko. Wasn't the Italian branch representative replaced just last year? I was dealing with my wedding and other stuff around that time, so my memory is a little fuzzy.
True, you were really busy back then. The new representative of the Italian branch is...
Oh, we're out of tea. The sales department probably forgot to prepare them.
What? Were you planning to serve the usual tea? Hey, this is an important meeting. We've got to bring out the good stuff. Sales team. Takeru, you should have checked these things beforehand for moments like this. Sorry. We could go buy it ourselves, but we've got a planning meeting coming up. Oh, perfect timing. Hey, you there. Could you go buy some tea for me real quick?
What?
Isn't telling a client to go buy tea kinda...
Oh, my. Are you our client? My apologies. We've got an important meeting in the planning department coming up.
Oh, wait a second. It seems they're about to conduct business with an Italian company we don't know about. There seems to be a scheduling conflict.
I see. So, does that mean the $5 million deal is off?
What?
Tomobechi! How could you say something so rude? These two are the representatives of the Italian branch.
These two are? The representatives of the Italian branch.
We sincerely apologize for this terrible rudeness.
I'll go buy the tea right away.
I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't aware of who you were due to certain circumstances. Hey, Matsuko, Takeru, you'd normally let your boss know about these kinds of things in advance, wouldn't you?
I didn't think you wouldn't know.
That's exactly the problem. You, Matsutake duo.
If there's a double booking, it can't be helped.
Are you sure it's okay to back down so easily? Just to clarify, this negotiation involves the Italian branch purchasing character licenses and gaming technology that we, the Japan branch, own. Not proceeding with this deal would mean the Italian branch can't use our expertise.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Even without it, we can manage just fine on our own.
Wait, really?
This wasn't a critical deal for us, even at a $5 million scale.
Is that so? In that case, if there's any risk of information leaks, maybe we should cancel.
That's not a decision you can make without the sales department here. Our apologies, the sales team isn't fully gathered yet. We'll make sure they arrive at least 30 minutes early next time.
Wait, 30 minutes early? I've made a mistake. I misremembered the meeting time by 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Even though we arrived 30 minutes early, we accused you of double booking and canceling the meeting.
I sincerely apologize for my mistake.
Wait, so this was all just a big misunderstanding?
Regardless of the mix-up, your attitude was inexcusable.
Absolutely. No question about that.
For now, please let us show you the meeting room.
We'll prepare the tea right away. No. Bottled tea will be fine. No need to prepare anything special.
Well, there's a time difference between Japan and Italy, after all, as expected from the Italian branch.
20 minutes later, Both we and the sales team from Japan branch were profusely apologizing as the negotiations proceeded. And then, in the end, unfortunately, due to contractual reasons, the deal fell through.
So, in the end, the negotiation didn't go through. All that bowing and apologizing for nothing.
No, the sales team is absolutely angry about it.
It's not like it was my fault. The sales team just couldn't present an appealing deal.
Tomabichi,
Oh, Mr. Shoin.
I have some disappointing news to share with you and the planning team.
What's going on?
With the deal with the Italian branch falling through, it's become difficult to secure funding for the new game project within this fiscal year. I'm sorry, but the new project will have to wait until the next fiscal year or later.
What? You're kidding, right? Why would the failure of a deal with the Italian branch lead to this? Our branch generates more sales, and in every way, we're ahead of them.
That was true 2 years ago, Tomabichi. Over the past year and this fiscal year, the Japan branch's game sales have been steadily declining. The Italian branch's sales are significantly better.
You didn't know that?
Come on. I'm the head of the planning department. My job is to come up with good games. Sales are the responsibility of the development and sales departments. It's an issue for other divisions.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
Excuse me?
This new game project was supposed to be the first one led by Takeru and I. All this happened because we keep doing nothing but minor updates to hit titles instead of trying to create something new.
Tadahara, calm down.
How dare you? If you, the Tatsutake duo, or any of the existing staff had come up with ideas that could inspire me, this wouldn't have happened.
Enough, both of you. I've heard from the sales team about how you treated Keiichi and his secretary Yui. I agree with some of what Tadahara said.
Wait, even you, Mr. Shoin?
You were the one who in the past created countless brilliant ideas that helped grow our company into what it is today. For that, I'm truly grateful. But times have changed. I think it's time for you to take a hard look at yourself in the mirror.
That's a completely different story. I appreciate your advice, Mr. Shoin. But as we've seen with this case, the sales department clearly has its own issues. Please review the work systems and processes of all the departments, Mr. Shoin.
2 days later,
All right, let's start the meeting. What's this? Everyone looks so down. Come on, like always, let's throw out some ideas.
Well, even if our ideas get adopted, it feels meaningless now.
it's normal for anyone to feel unmotivated after what happened.
What's that supposed to mean?
That project was something everyone felt confident about. Don't you think a word or two before starting the meeting would have been nice?
Even if you said something, it wouldn't bring the project back.
It's just postponed to the next fiscal year, not scrapped entirely, right? No need to get so worked up, Matsutake duo. This isn't working. The meeting's not progressing at all. Everyone's lack of motivation is painfully obvious. If it comes to this.
Hello, Sato speaking.
Keiichi, it's been a while. It's Tomabichi.
Oh, Mr. Tomabichi, what can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to properly apologize for what happened the other day. And I was wondering if you might reconsider the contract.
I'm sorry, but I can't. The matter of the contract and the matter with you are a different story.
Is that so? But surely going into negotiations while feeling uncomfortable affected the outcome, didn't it? Don't you think if I didn't make a mistake, the negotiation would have success?
I don't think so. Sorry.
Apologies, but I have another appointment, so I'll have to end this call now.
Understood.
Goodbye.
I see. That's right. It's not my fault anyway. I've got my confirmation now. In the end, it's just the Italian branch being stubborn. If I push this narrative, everyone will understand.
3 hours later.
Did you hear that earlier? Tomobechi called the Italian branch stubborn.
Yeah, I heard it. Instead of talking about the contract, he should have started with an apology. I heard the sales department was also angry since he didn't apologize yet.
Well, of course. If only the contract had gone through. The new project would have been moving forward by now. Ugh, I need a drink tonight.
Wait a minute. You guys are...
Keiichi, I thought you'd already returned to Italy. We were thinking of enjoying Japan a bit longer before heading back.
I did overhear a little. Did you mention a new project? Yes, that's right. The plan was to use the contract funds to develop a new game, but... I see. I feel bad now.
So things weren't going so well for the Japan branch. If I'd have known, we could have proposed a different kind of agreement. No. Part of the issue was the Japan branch's pride, and it's just business after all.
Sorry, that was presumptuous of me to say. Oh, I know. If it's alright, could I take a look at that project?
What? Maybe the Italian branch could take on the project and move it forward?
Is that even possible? We could also provide advice. Of course, I promise there'd be no risk of information leakage or copying. We'll draft a confidentiality agreement.
That would be incredible. I think we'd love that.
A week later.
My vacation's over. Thank you so much. Wait. Huh? Where's the Matsutake duo? Their desks are cleaned off and tidy. Wait a second. It seems like the rest of the planning department staff aren't here either. Tomobechi. Oh, Mr. Shoin. Do you know where the employees are? About them. They've gone to the Italian branch for a while to undergo training for their new project. Oh, is that so? It seems the Italian branch took a liking to their project. They're even allocating a decent budget for it. What? Well, I guess there's no need to worry about their compliment anymore. That's a relief. Looks like I can finally enjoy working in a good atmosphere from today. He's weirdly positive. Well, without proper advice, things might be tough for them.
But Tomobechi's prediction was way off. The new game became a massive hit. Time passed. Congratulations on the huge success! Thank you. It's all thanks to the incredible talent added to the planning department.
Long time no see, Mr. Shon.
Oh, you've got a confident look now. Congratulations on the massive hit. Congratulations, Matsutake duo. I'm so proud of that. Our planning department produced a global hit.
I think you mean our planning department. No, it's thanks to Keiichi and Yui supporting us at the Italian branch.
Aw, don't be so modest.
Also, please stop calling us the Matsutake duo. We've always hated that nickname.
Anyway, what brings you all to the Japan branch? You're here to renegotiate that one contract? Tomobechi. Actually, I've been keeping this quiet until now, but the Japan branch is about to undergo a major transformation. We're being absorbed by the Italian branch. Huh? What do you mean?
To put simply, the Italian branch is becoming an independent entity and will absorb the Japan branch through a merger.
What? Why is that necessary?
The Japan branch has reached its limit. If we stay as we are, we'll likely be acquired by another company within a few years. Compared to the Italian branch, we haven't released a single hit game in years. Even so, our company's technology and some of our characters still hold value. But if the Japan branch remains tied down by strict contractual terms, it doesn't offer much appeal to the Italian branch.
So, in other words,
Rather than being acquired by an other company, it's better to let the Italian branch freely utilize our expertise and resources. Luckily, Keiichi believes in this company's potential more than anyone. He'll be taking the lead here at the Japan branch for the time being.
With you here, we're in great hands.
wait a second. Why didn't you tell me about such an important decision beforehand? And we don't need to rely on the Italian branch. Our company can still manage on its own.
Manage on its own? Do you truly believe that in your heart?
What?
Recently, I happened to see you coming and going from one of our rival games companies. It seems you've been shopping around asking if they'd hire you.
That's...
Given your connections to a competitor and the lack of trustworthiness you've demonstrated as an employee, we decided not to tell you.
I would never leak any information. To think I'd be so mistrusted.
Of course you are. You didn't even apologize about the matter with the Italian branch, nor did you show any respect for them. Many people have found your behavior unpleasant. Under such circumstances, it's hard to imagine you're earning the trust from anyone. You need to take a good hard look at yourself. Didn't Mr. Shion tell you the same thing before?
Ugh. Let's start fresh, Tomobichi. No, I had enough. I understand everyone's feelings, loud and clear. If I'm so underappreciated here, I'll just go somewhere else. Fortunately, there are companies that value me. Goodbye. Well, that was abrupt.
But it seems our judgment was correct.
And so, Tomobichi left the company. 6 months later, you tried to send a client on an errand and insulted them on top of it? I wasn't informed we had such an inconsiderate employee.
How did you...
When the Italian branch absorbed the Japanese branch, some employees moved to other companies. As a result, Tomobichi's inappropriate behavior became known to those companies as well. After that, no matter where he worked as a salesperson, Tomobichi was poorly regarded and found himself in uncomfortable situations. What? You two are getting married?
Yes, thankfully.
Does that mean you and Yui are next?
Huh? We're not in any relationship or any... What? No way. You two are such a great match. Aren't the two of you single?
I've been so focused on work that I never thought about it, but
Come to think of it,
maybe this is the perfect opportunity.
to take a step forward.
Thanks for watching!
Please subscribe.
Keiichi's approach to work. Looks like your sales numbers have hit a bit of a slump, huh? Want some tips from the company's top deal closer?
Why not come over again? Everyone's looking forward to it.
What? President Nagisa! My name is Keiichi Sato. I work at a small IT startup. Today, we're out at an izakaya celebrating landing a big client contract. This deal? I'm the one who closed it. That's amazing, Kakeru. As expected. Keiichi, on the other hand, isn't too good with new contracts, huh? Listen up, everyone. Keiichi's way of working is... his sales numbers have been stagnating, right? Want me to teach you a few things? It's honestly such a waste. You've got the potential to do so much more if you just apply yourself.
Kakeru, I get what you're saying. But I think deepening relationships with existing clients is important too.
If I tried to visit as many new leads as you do, I wouldn't have the time to strengthen those bonds.
Sorry for being late. Looks like everyone's having a great time. Keiichi, thanks for the other day. You should come over again. Everyone's looking forward to it.
What? President Nagisa? Come over again? Wait, what? No way, Keiichi, are you dating Miss Nagisa? No, not at all. Miss Nagisa hosted a home party and invited a client company's president. Since that client happens to be one of my accounts, she kindly invited me too.
Keiichi, you mentioned recently that you've been struggling to find time to deepen relationships with existing clients, didn't you? That's why I thought I'd invite you. Everyone said your stories were interesting and insightful, and they'd love to talk to you again.
Oh, so that's what it was. That's a relief.
But you didn't have to deny it so strongly. That hurts, you know.
Sorry, I just thought if anyone misunderstood, it would be unfair to you, so I couldn't help it.
Well, it's fine. Anyway, that's how it is, so come over again sometime.
Yes. The next day.
Oh, you're both here. Perfect timing.
Miss Nagisa, do you need something from me?
We've received a work inquiry. They're comparing with other companies, so it's not a confirmed deal. The project is a bit challenging, but if we land it, it'll expand our scope of work and contribute significantly to the company's growth. That's why I'd like our ace Kakeru and you, Keiichi, to take it on together. What do you think?
This is my chance to show Miss Nagisa what I can do. Of course, I'll give it my all to secure this contract.
I'll do my very best.
Thanks. Good luck.
All right, now that it's decided, I'll go ahead and schedule the meeting.
Kakeru, he's already left. He's really fired up about this. 2 hours later.
Keiichi, I got the meeting scheduled. I've listed everything we need to ask, so take a look at it too.
Wow, you're as quick as ever. This list seems to only cover the bare minimum. Are we figuring out the rest during the conversation?
I've covered all the essentials, so it'll be fine. The client is busy too. We can't waste their time unnecessarily.
That's true, but with just this, we might not understand what the client really wants. We need to ask what they want to achieve with our system and where they're feeling inconvenienced. Depending on their needs, the solution we propose could be completely different.
Keiichi, that's exactly why it takes you so long. If you stick to this list, we'll understand what they need us to create. It'll be fine. Anything more detailed can be figured out after the contract is signed.
Got it. Since we're here, I'll take this opportunity to learn how you do things.
Yeah, leave it to me.
On the day of the meeting.
I see. So you want us to develop a system to integrate all your company's systems with these specifications. Understood. Now, about the budget.
Let's see. Roughly speaking. Excuse me, but what do you aim to accomplish with this integrated system? Could you share more about any specific challenges or issues you're facing?
Hey, don't ask things that aren't on the list. We're running out of time here. Apologies for taking up your valuable time.
Sorry about that. It's just that if we don't fully understand the details, we might not be able to deliver exactly what the client is looking for. Well, it's fine to ask that much.
Seriously? That thoroughness is one of your strengths, and I get it. It probably comes from your engineering background. But you should also think about keeping things moving a bit faster.
Understood. I'm sorry for taking up extra time.
It's no problem at all. Don't worry about it.
Now, about the budget.
And with Kakeru leading, the meeting with Waku Waku Corporation came to an end. When we returned to the office...
That went really well. I'm pretty sure we've got this contract in the bag.
Welcome back, you two. Great job with the meeting.
Miss Nagisa, what brings you here?
Actually, I just got a call from Waku Waku Corporation. They said they're leaning toward signing with another company.
What? Why did it fall through?
According to them, the proposal felt too generic and didn't leave a strong impression.
No way. I can't believe the meeting didn't go well when I was the one leading it. What will Miss Nagisa think of me now? I see. That's unfortunate, but if we fail to convey our company's strengths, then it can't be helped. Don't worry, Miss Nagisa. I'll land another deal to make up for this one. Some of the companies I visited recently showed interest in working with us. If we sum up all those potential deals, it'll amount to about the same as this one.
I see. I'm counting on you.
It's alright, I'll handle it. Just leave it to me. And if I pull it off, how about a celebratory dinner together, Miss Nagisa?
Wait, hold on a second. He's already gone.
Miss Nagisa, you really want this deal, don't you? You said it would expand our business scope and drive the company's growth.
That's right. But I suppose it can't be helped.
In that case, I'll schedule another meeting and give it another shot. Last time, we stuck to the list of questions, so they may have found it too ordinary. This time, I'll be more candid and dive deeper into the conversation.
Thank you. I'm counting on you.
A few days later, the meeting time has already passed, but the person in charge is still tied up in a discussion with another IT company. The receptionist looked so apologetic. I'm already grateful they're willing to hear me out after rejecting our proposal. Alright, for Miss Nagisa and this company's sake, I'll use this time to double check all the documents one last time. Meanwhile,
I'm so close to landing this contract. I really want to secure this deal for Miss Nagisa's sake. Our system's quality is top notch, so maybe I should take a bolder approach and emphasize that. If I cover the sales gap, Miss Nagisa will realize how amazing I am, and then
1 week later.
KG, are you heading out?
Yes, I'm on my way to Waku Waku Corporation.
I see. I've heard you've been visiting them every day since then. Is that true?
Yes, I make sure to schedule proper appointments, but did they file a complaint?
No, not at all. So don't worry. Actually, they called to say they're grateful. They said you've been explaining things in a way that even someone without a strong background in systems can understand. The materials you provided were very easy to follow, and you've been answering unrelated questions without hesitation. They said they're always thankful for your help. The only concern I have is about you.
I'm fine, really. I'm doing this because I want to.
I see. Then at least consider skipping this weekend's home party.
Thank you for your concern. But your home parties are important opportunities to strengthen ties with clients. If it's not a bother, I'd like to attend.
Of course. It's no bother at all. Everyone says your stories are insightful and entertaining. All right, I'll count you in, but please don't overdo it, okay?
Yes, thank you for looking out for me. It's because of people like her that I feel motivated to work hard. All right, time to head to Waku Waku Corporation.
Thank you for going out of your way to visit us again.
Not at all. Thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Today, I've come up with a solution to address your company's challenges. Please take a look at this material.
This is impressive. Each of these systems uses a different programming language and serves distinct purposes, but with your proposal, it does seem possible to integrate everything into a single system. You're the only one who's gone this far to think about our company's needs.
In that case...
Personally, I would very much like to partner with your company. However, after hearing your initial proposal, my superior started doubting whether a company with such generic ideas could truly deliver.
Ah, I see.
I'm so sorry, especially after all the effort you've put in. I'll make sure to personally recommend your company again.
Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. Meanwhile...
Alright, I've landed another deal. This should cover the losses from the failed negotiation. Miss Nagisa will be so happy. I can't wait to have that meal with her.
I've made some progress, but I couldn't get them to sign the deal. I'm sorry.
No, you've done very well. Thank you. Now, we'll just leave it up to fate.
That weekend, no matter how many times I come to Miss Nagisa's home parties, I still get nervous.
KG, welcome. Our guests will be arriving soon, so let's greet them together.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming today.
It's been a while, everyone. I'm sorry I haven't been able to visit much lately.
You may not visit in person often, but you always call to check if we have any issues. We're really grateful for that. By the way, you don't look too well. Is something troubling you? You and Miss Nagisa always take such good care of me. If something's wrong, feel free to talk to me about it.
Actually, I've been struggling a bit at work. I can't go into much detail, but we had a negotiation about creating an integrated system, and things didn't go so well.
It's rare for you to have trouble, Keiichi. There aren't many salespeople who consider the client's perspective as deeply as you do.
I handled the meeting with a colleague, but we couldn't communicate effectively, and that led to issues.
I see. Could the client be Waku Waku Corporation by any chance?
That's right. How did you know?
I happen to have a connection with Wakuta, the president over there. Speaking of which, I recently heard some interesting news.
A few days later,
Whew. After taking some time off to recharge, I'm ready to talk to Miss Nagisa. Huh? Why is Keiichi surrounded by everyone? What did you do this time?
Actually, he's done something amazing. We've secured the contract with Waku Waku Corporation. It's all thanks to Keiichi's persistent visits and his excellent proposal that perfectly addressed their needs.
no, it wasn't me. Apparently one of the people I spoke with at the home party was a relative of Waku Waku's president. They helped facilitate the conversation on our behalf.
It's true. That person's introduction piqued their interest. But it was the representative from Waku Waku Corporation at the meeting who said, "This is excellent. We definitely like to work with your company," and decided on the spot. That level of a proposal was only possible because of you, Keiichi. You visited them every day, listened carefully, and crafted a proposal that only you could deliver. So, Keiichi, you should be proud of yourself.
Miss Nagisa, thank you.
But I worked so hard for you too, Miss Nagisa. Miss Nagisa, I've secured plenty of contracts as well. The value of each might not be as high as Keiichi's deals, but together, they're just as significant.
That's true. Your recent performance in securing contracts has been impressive. But did you know there's been an increase in complaints and contract cancellations?
What? That has to be some kind of mistake, right?
I wish it were, but no. These are the complaints we received about you recently. They say you barely listen to your clients, then strongly push a product saying, "This is the one for you." But the systems delivered end up being different from what the clients wanted. That's what led to these complaints and cancellations.
What?
One of the guests at our recent home party mentioned that companies you've worked with describe us as a firm that lacks proper listening skills and delivers products that don't meet their needs. I couldn't believe it either, but when I investigated, it turned out everyone was just covering for you. We've actually received numerous complaints.
Kakeru, your speed and ability to handle many clients are your strengths. That's your talent, and it's remarkable. But maybe you've been too focused on handling volume and didn't fully engage with the clients right in front of you.
Yes, I truly appreciate your hard work. But maybe your approach has become too one-sided. Of course, it's not entirely your fault. It's also my responsibility as your supervisor.
No way!
That's why I want you to learn from Keiichi's approach to work. If you can combine your efficiency with his ability to connect with clients, he'll become an even better salesperson than you are now. What do you think?
Me? Learn from Keiichi? My pride won't allow it.
I'll learn what I'm missing from you, and you can learn from me what you're missing. Let's grow together.
No, I'm right. My methods are perfect. They've always been perfect.
I see. This is your first failure. I understand it's hard to accept and painful, but if you can overcome this, I believe you'll grow even more. Nobody is perfect. That's why I paired you with Keiichi.
No way. I'm talented. I'm perfect. If you can't see that, I'm quitting this company. Why can't I find another job? I'm supposed to be talented. Why is this happening? I don't want to admit I'm not exceptional. I'll just stay shut in forever.
Keiichi, congratulations on your promotion to sales manager. Your efforts have been recognized. Now, let's celebrate. Eat as much as you like.
Thank you. Everything is absolutely delicious. Miss Nagisa, you're such a great cook.
I wasn't always like this. Back then, I was too busy with work to even think about cooking. I started practicing to support a certain someone who was working hard, so I'd be able to host clients too. Though, truthfully, it makes me happiest when that certain someone enjoys my cooking.
Wait, does that mean... Thank you for watching till the end.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.